my beauties, and in this video we will be discussing very interesting destiny matrix of already deceased person, Natalia Nagovitsina. If you will Google tragedy on Victory Peak, Russian climber stranded 10 days at 22,000 feet with a broken leg, that's her. That's pretty much her, Natalia Nagovitsina. And we will discuss her destiny matrix. I will show you the danger of you not being aware of your destiny matrix programs and leaving them in minus, because I don't want you who may be carrying the same similar programs to you to her to end up like her. It's like tragic death, but same time very freaking stupid, very much reflecting her energies in minus, like all her energies, all her programs. First of all, her soul is very ancient soul. She got so many different destiny matrix programs. It's heavy load. It's nice when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 programs and done. Easy, new soul, you just, here already was huge responsibilities that she was not able to carry, she was not able to respond to. So here we're dealing. First of all, she had in her destiny matrix, and even before we will go into this again, she had program in her matrix that is twisting information, yeah, spiritual liar program, and deceiver 1585. And so far I'm unhappy with date of birth that is represented in English speaking sources. Said that her year of birth 1978. No, darlings. According to credible sources, Russian speaking sources, she went there when she was 47 years old. She turned, or maybe not turned, we don't know if she was alive on her birthday, 20th of August, yeah, 48 years old. So she's been considered deceased before her birthday at 47. That makes her 1977 birth year, not 1978. And I did check, 1978 matrix is completely not her matrix. I can assure you, it is so freaking different. So I have no doubts about her true year of birth, and that's 1977. So those of you who want to be a smart ass and jump in the comments and like, oh, but that's not her birthday, blah, blah, blah. Make your research. I made mine, and I was pretty much shocked by how all the programs played out in alignment with her. First of all, her core, her character, high spiritual mission of unification of people. Definitely, this program gives you really high responsibility in life. You're very responsible. You must fulfill this program. If it's given to you, you must fulfill it, and you must fulfill it in a plus. And unite people around one or another idea, which she failed to do. And so far, going through her biography, I hadn't seen a slightest sign of her even laying in this direction. So she united people around rescuing her, you know, good motives, yeah, to rescue a person from such critical situation, to rescue a person from death. It's high spiritual mission, because life is supposed to be one of the values for humanity. Not all of us, but for humanity in general, yeah. So high spiritual mission, people united, and people even died trying to rescue her. People died. So again, this program played out in minus, because if you unite in people around high spiritual mission in plus, people will not die, okay. In her case, people died trying to rescue her. So it says her core character energy 5, it was in minus initially, originally. It was in fucking minus, energy 5, and I will prove you that it was in minus, and I will read you the next passage, yeah. Here we go. Mountaineer Natalia Nagovitsina began her ascent to Victory Peak after suffering a fracture. her colleague Alexander Ishchenko told, yeah, in one of his interviews. According to him, in May, he took part in a rescue operation for climber on Mount Tektor, where she was caught in rockfall and broke her leg in 2 places. Nagovitsina was carried down on a stretcher. And my first question is, how did she end up there just 2 months after double fracture? She acted irresponsibly, he said, irresponsibly. Ishchenko stated that Victory Peak is one of the most serious objectives in mountaineering, and attempting it in such condition is contraindicated. He added that Nagovitsina concealed her injury and put the group at risk, so she hid. She decided, okay, spiritual liar and deceiver here, program, till 40 years old in her case, again, played out in a fucking minus. She decided, okay, let me lie, and this information is wildly present across Russian speaking, Yandex, whatever search engine, yeah, you will be using, is wildly present, that a few guides turned her down due to this, telling her that she is not fucking ready to climb, that she does not fit to climb. Still, she decided to deceive every fucking body and climb, you know. Again, spiritual liar and deceiver program. Here we going. So, Nagovitsina concealed her injury, put the group at risk. Since another person died during her rescue, while climber Roman Makrinsky, who has been accused of allegedly abandoning her, was not to blame for what happened. Kyrgyz climber Elim Karibekov also believes Makrinsky cannot be faulted for what happened to his partner. Roman cannot be accused of anything. He couldn't have stayed there. Every hour at that altitude is dangerous. The human body is dying. He bears no guilt, Karibekov insisted. So according to him, all participants of the ascent, including Nagovitsina and Makrinsky, suffered from cerebral and pulmonary edema and standard condition at altitudes above 5,300 meters. It was cerebral edema that caused the death of Italian mountaineer Luca Sinigalia. Three guides forbade Nagovitsina from attempting Victory Peak due to her low level of preparation and health condition, TASS reported. Citing Alexander Petnishin, vice president of the Russian Mountaineering Federation, she found someone who agreed to go with her. The team was uncoordinated, he said. So literally, spiritual liar and deceiver in her, going like out, unleashed, like people with this matrix. What the fuck you doing, trying to deceive everyone? Like energy vibe, like I don't know what for motivation of her. Again, energy 7 at the bottom here, warrior karmic tail, they quite often being driven by unhealthy ambition, unhealthy motivation. When desire of achieving something, desire of achievement, blindfolding them, literally blindfolding them. Another thing I want to tell you, she's having danger on the road here, on Vishuddha. Chakra, let's say chakral tap and chakras, they are connected, like Yosahasrara is connected with Muladhara root chakra, yes, Svadhisthana connected with Ajna, Vishuddha connected to Manipura related to career and achievements and then healthy drive in this direction. And here on the shoot, how we have a danger on the road. Danger on the road program. And she was in danger so many times. No surprise she died. Look, if you have this program anywhere in your destiny matrix chart, like health chart, or here, please don't go into risky adventures like she did. Don't get yourself this fucking hobby of climbing mountains. Make good plan and preparation every time you travel in somewhere. Have some brain. You have this danger on the road program, and this is the heaviest, the most dangerous in her case, because this program, in her case, affected by 7 in the most negative aspect of past life karma. Literally, and energy 7, energy of like literally traveling, trips, road itself. And she's having it so fucking damaged by her karmic tail. For example, you may have this program somewhere like here or here, and you may have different karmic tails than hers, and here will be not 7 but for example 5. Then yes, on you this program will take easier, but still you will have danger on the road. And this is important, how important to read Destiny Matrix as a whole, because most of readers, they read you just, oh, this program in this position, this program in this position. How energies interact with one another in mandala and in health chart and in your contracts, they have no clue. So after consultation, you sort of feeling that you have zero information and you just heard some random typical BS from people. So here it was dangerous, and for her I would tell my darling, you want to climb mountains, really, you will die there for sure. You will die there for sure. Because with this program, danger on the road, please stay home. When you travel somewhere, let it be well planned. Don't try to save money on some low coster, getting yourself a shitty plane, having such program. Because for you, it's question of life and death, my honeys. I don't know how stupid you must be not to understand this. But quite often people go in like this. They have a danger on the road, and if you have danger on the road, you could be kidnapped when you travel. You can be assaulted when you travel. Make sure that you have some keychain with SOS that gonna scream the hell like creature from hell. Yeah, make sure to protect yourself. And this way this program will start serving you in a plus. But again, why danger on the road negative program? Because most people, they just simply failing to take precautions. And they will never realize the plus side of this program. In best case, they will not get much from its minus side. It will be neutral. Best case scenario. So I will not be even touching pluses of this program in this video, because you don't need to know this. You are not a Destiny Matrix consultant who's watching and want to understand with himself. Personal consultation. And only your personal case, if you have this program, how to behave, what to do, what not to do, so on, danger on the road. And I was like, what the hell, she even forgot in the mountains. And she already was warned. Remember, first comes a fucking whisper. She broke her leg first time here in mountains. Her husband died, by the way. It was third flower of karma. And that was a fucking whisper, warning she received. Look, if you will keep going, where are you going? The day's gonna be the end. That was a whisper. And while I'm yelling and screaming here, Lola Broza, falsely spiritual one, also having similar matrix with this 12, 19, 7 and core 5. And we already discussed his cancer case. And for Lola, his brother having cancer, it's third flower of karma. It's a tender whisper. The scream is coming, and next will be a punch. Because first they gently warning you. In her case, 2021, year 2021, it was like her husband dying when they were climbing. Okay, through which transits she was back then? Let me see. 2021. Most likely 44 years old. Let me check. Which transit was there? 40, 41, 42, 43, 8, karma, very karmic year. 43, 44, again, very karmic year, 8. So, her husband died there when she was approximately 44. Yeah. Karma. Very, very karmic. And that was a whisper. From who? From her guardian angel, which is also 8. It was a whisper that, look, after this, person who understands, yeah, energy 5, who wise, she wasn't wise, will say, okay, I will grieve my husband and I will stop climbing this. I will focus my attention on something else, maybe teaching like children how to climb, starting own like hobby club group, whatever, preparing, yeah, physical exercise, teaching, passing knowledge. Because for energy 5, in your case, this high spiritual mission of unification of people, in plus scenario, it must take place through passing down knowledge to other people. She didn't. She passed the knowledge that she's okay to climb, spiritually deceived them and climbed. What for? What for, literally? Next, she's having this another public shame program on her love line, an attitude of majority of people right now, very little compassion because of her other people died, and she went being unprepared and she was warned, but still she found a hole in the system and decided to go like, what for, again? Destiny Matrix suggestion, unhealthy ambition. Unhealthy driven ambition or something. Or maybe trying to prove something to someone, like a battle, I don't know. But something unhealthy definitely, in terms of competition, yeah. Again, public shame program. And public shame program in its fullest, because a lot of comments, they are judging her, like literally, they are judging her, and not on positive side. A lot of people like condemning her for doing this and her death based on stupidity, because 5 in minus, it's stupid. Instead of being smart, it's fucking stupid. But they think of themselves, they are extremely smart. They think of themselves. Anyway, and this is childish behavior and lack of wisdom, ancestral heritage, childish behavior, lack of wisdom. And Lola had the same energy 9, this lack of desire for spiritual growth, by the way. Lack of desire for spiritual growth, energy 9. I already explained on ancestral what does it mean at the bottom. So that leads into childish behavior. I want, and like, why the fuck you want it? Unexplainable, just like capricious child. Okay, I want to go to the victory peak. Okay, go. Yeah, here we go. Here we have another program, quite interesting. Unlocked talent, 11-17-6. Again, unlocked talent related to passing down knowledge, maybe to younger generations, about danger on mountains, writing some fucking book, maybe of losing her husband and describing danger and helping other people not to repeat their mistakes, sharing knowledge. She didn't do this. She didn't do this. So, public shame program. If you have it, do not be afraid to be shamed publicly. It's better, for example, you dress up in some weird way and people shaming you for how you dress up or something provocative, something epitage. don't be afraid. It will be much worse if they will shame you for something as happened in her case. Her own death. Where you had seen that people being shamed for their own death? It's unbelievable. But a lot of people, like, they are condemning her. And here I would agree that this trip, completely stupid, completely irresponsible. And they even compared her to another climber from Germany, and some I'm planning to analyze her matrix too. I don't know if I will share it publicly or not, but there was another mountain climber from Germany. How was Laura Dalmeyer, and she said she had an agreement that if I will need the rescue and this will be dangerous for life of rescuers, don't do it. She had some type of like contract or agreement. Laura Dalmeyer, and she died, by the way. I'm planning to analyze her too, to see in her case what was the reason of death, because you know I have in my talents I have deceased souls program. I'm very much connected to the world of dead people. That's one of my gifts. So here we go. And people like Georgia in comments, one of the comments saying some people fight for their lives in hospitals, and here I'm highly agree, and dream of walking and simply living, while others go to the mountains and force other people to save themselves. People condemning her, public fucking shame. And in her case, it's another minus, but already of energy 19. Lack of gratitude for what she already had. Lack of fucking gratitude for what she had. That she was able to walk, that she was simply living and healthy and everything. Yeah. Lack of gratitude, another like. And people, a lot of people like this in the comments, like some people fight for their lives in hospitals, dream of walking and simply living, while others go to the mountains and force other people to save themselves. So here we go. Public shame program in its fullest. Another ancestral curse, unlucky death in her kin. Her husband died the same fucking. It didn't teach her anything. She's supposed to learn from this. She's supposed to learn from this. Like, literally. Her husband died the same. And I bet in her lineage some family members also experienced some type of weird death. Weird, premature, unlucky death. Or stupid death, yeah? 10-13 combination. Always about this. 10-13 combination. Unlucky death in the family. Unlucky death in the family. You having this program, and this 13 makes your danger on the road program even more dangerous. Even more dangerous. Like, literally, my darling. Already we have two energies here and big minus. I don't know, like literally I'm trying to explain you all her programs. What else was here? Sacral victim program. Here, these three energies. Sacral victim. So yeah, she's literally a sacral victim to the mountain peak. Mountain peak took her life. And she willingly did it. She willingly climbed there. Knowing, being aware of all the dangers. And not only she did it herself, she led into this trap people who tried to rescue her. People who had the entire life ahead were young. As this Luca. I mean, like, what the hell she was doing? In some sources they are saying they started climbing on 12th of August. And again, why the fuck you choosing August? why the hell you choosing August? It's the most karmic month. When all your negative karma gonna unfold and hit you. For majority of people, month of August, month of karmic cleansing. She's choosing August. Why not September? Why not? She's choosing like exactly when the weakest of her, because her karma related to directly to danger on the road, energy 7, yeah, unlucky death in her family tree. Directly her karma related to those scenarios. What she expected to get? Flowers, medals. No, darling. To get this, you must choose another climbing date. Not when your karma, your karmic shit being triggered and your guardian angel can do nothing, because he's like, he respects and obeys laws of karma, and she's choosing like to go completely like wild on her karma, on her past life karma. As she's fearless or she's immortal or something. I'm looking at this destiny matrix and sort of like disbelief. So many different fucking programs. There was devaluation program again, like in your matrix, sacral victim I already explained, virus program or systematic error, and she repeating the same fucking error, like literally Rosenheim, she's repeating the same fucking error, system error, 1321.8 program, and she's repeating this. And this is your guardian angel, like, and your guardian angel telling you, stupid asshole, you're not learning. Your husband died in same situation. You was rescued. First time she was rescued with a broken leg, and the second time already no. And you not learning from systematic errors. How stupid you must be. Again, system error here in talents, and of course gonna have its effect on guardian angel. Her guardian angel, systematic error. So repeating same error again and again and again and again on the fucking loop. She's having so many like literally different matrix programs that she didn't work on. So danger on the road, pure stream program, deception from females, problem with maternity, and sacral mystery we have here, sort of sacral mystery and revenge, but sacral mystery here in her visit card. So she died, when she died, it's literally like this, it ended like, it's difficult to say when exactly is the day of death, when she died, before birthday or after birthday. They just sent drone to check on, and there were no life signs there. So it is like literally her visit card, like sacral mystery. And still mystery to sane and logically thinking people, what the fuck you for hard climbing there? Barely recovering from previous fracture, and she said to those people with who she was climbing that, oh, it looks like I broke my leg, and they were asking her, are you sure? And she said, yes, I'm sure, I was breaking it before. So like literally and 2 months before tragedy, everyone writing like that she had another like fracture. It's crazy, like literally. And in May, again, in May she had her first fracture, energy 5. May is energy 5. And May, if we will add months of May plus her months of birth, August, it will be together energy 13, energy of death. Normal and sane person would be, thanks God, thanks God, thanks God, I avoided death, it's time to calm down, and to focus on like maybe teaching other people, preventing them from repeating my mistakes. But no, her energy 5 like decided no, let's not do it. And just in 2 months, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievably stupid. And how her coworker, like coworker, or the same like person who, the same hobby, sharing the same hobby with her. I think that any sane guide would go with a person who 2 months ago had double fracture. And 3 guides forbade her from ascending. But she decided, they are stupid, I'm smart, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that was a fucking suicide, like conscious suicide. Like, what the hell you doing? Like, literally, what the hell you doing? It's unbelievable when we look from the side, yeah, it's unbelievable how stupid some people are with their lives. But trust me, you are the same fucking stupid, and just to see how stupid you are with your energies, you need to apply for Destiny Matrix consultation. That's it. That's it, my darlings, like literally. That's it. So eliminated from the matrix, unfortunately. She didn't learn. Again, I will keep repeat you. First comes the whisper. Next, someone like yelling. And someone yelling, in her case, this is May. Fracture she got in May. And next comes the punch. That's it. Like literally, that's it. It's very same like in case with false spiritual brother of Lola, my dedicated stalker, the only one, married creep, married to an animal creep. Like, again, I'm telling, keep repeating to the family, first comes the whisper. You already got the whisper. What else you waiting? You must be here on your knees, crying and begging me for forgiveness. They decide to be prideful. They decide not to listen. Okay, your problem. Your problem. Nothing else to add.